Okay, so today I'm trying a new style of video where I just record myself talking about my notes. So I'm going to be doing my normal sort of thinking process, writing and editing my notes, but I'm just going to be talking about it to the camera. And so I'll probably be here for the next hour or two and talking to the camera. I'll edit out all the silence and we'll see how this goes, see how this style of video goes. So essentially, something that I've been thinking a lot about recently is like where social proof meets up with this optimism stuff. And I don't know how to summarize, but basically, I think that identity fixation might be the problem. For a while there, I was really focused on how essentially like people confuse identity loss and chaos. Like the reason that you're not taking risks or trying new things is because you're scared you'll lose your identity. It's like seeking new opportunities is tantamount to changing your identity, and it's like being open to new opportunities is the same thing to being open to changing your identity. Like I think there's a very strong correlation there. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but I think there's a strong enough correlation there that like, and I think it's really common for people to basically like be scared of losing themselves. Like that you have identity loss anxiety. You don't want to change too fast because you're not sure if you can make your way back to where you are now. So you try and maintain control and like try not change too quickly, and you resist change. Like anything new is scary because you're scared you're gonna lose yourself, which you don't want to lose yourself. But I think that people confuse identity loss, or at least like change to your identity, and chaos. Like I think that my main theory right now is that like basically you should almost never be afraid of identity loss because you can't lose yourself. But all you can do is just introduce so much chaos that your perception system is overloaded, and it just makes it hard for you to be able to. That's the real identity loss, is that like if your perception system is overloaded, then you can't make sense of anything. You can't tell which way is up or down. You lose all of your frames of reference. And so you definitely want to keep the constraints that you have on reality that allow your perception system to not be overloaded. And I think your identity is your primary. It's like the biggest constraint that you have on reality is your identity. So like people are scared that they're going to lose themselves, but that's not the right fear. The right fear is that your perception system will be overloaded with too much chaos. And so you shouldn't be scared of changing yourself. You should be scared of just like introducing too much chaos. And so I think people confuse those two things. And when you start to think about it, yeah, basically all of the opportunities in your life, like the best opportunities in your life, are on the other side of changing your identity, or at least being open to it. And so I think like identity fixation is the real problem, because you're focused on keeping track of your identity. It's not the right focus. What you should be focused on is just making sure that like things are not too chaotic. And usually there's a big difference between like shifting your identity, changing it a little bit, being open to new opportunities, and actually increasing chaos. Those are like two entirely different things, and there's definitely like an increase in chaos, I think, in looking for new opportunities and being open to new opportunities, but it's usually not unmanageable. And you can totally, usually you can feel the difference between opportunities that are unmanageable and opportunities that aren't unmanageable, literally just because you want the ones that are manageable. Like if there's a new opportunity and you want it, that's like a categorical sort of test that it's a manageable opportunity. And I think the reason is because like if you are risk avoidant, it means that you automatically don't want opportunities that increase chaos. And I think like the idea, the hope, the purpose is that you are more risk tolerant than you are risk avoidant. So like if you want it, literally that's just a signal like it's not going to increase chaos too much. So whatever it is, it's going to change your identity, or at least it's going to stretch, it's going to like tweak. It will, in order to take advantage of a new opportunity, your identity has to be flexible. But I think that's the point. Like I think we should sort of be like focusing on having flexible identities and not focusing on being inflexible. yeah, and I think that like that literally might be just like I'm really excited about this because this is like the first concrete manifestation of my theory of optimism. Like, because I've had theory before about optimism, but now this feels applicable. Like anywhere where I'm scared of my identity being changed, I should actually lean into that. Like lean into it. Let your identity change. Let it be flexible. That is I think that is the point. That is the point. Like that's what you want. As long as you want it, it's a subconscious signal that it's not going to increase chaos too much. So just go for it. Whenever you stop wanting it, that's like your subconscious like signaling to you that the chaos is increasing too much. So literally just like follow your desires and be open to new opportunities. Yeah. I've been using this, well, I don't know. This is very early days. It's kind of like it's still very messy. I'm going to clean it up a lot. But for me, this I think only applies to opportunities with people. And there have been a lot of situations in which I've wanted to do stuff but haven't done it because I didn't know how to manage the chaos. And now I think that I was just confusing identity loss, anxiety, and chaos, and realizing that they aren't the same thing. I don't know. I'll describe it better later.